wow, did things change today in the game of Madden in such a huge way that some things that are coming in the future may just change how you play the game of Madden of this year. Crazy, crazy, crazy. So, they released dual chemistry sets that you can't do right now. You can't do yet, but you can do the solos. So go on ahead and get a few pieces of them. You go on ahead and you take a look, and some of them are very time consuming. But you do the Sunday milestones, and it's passing, rush defense, rushing, pass defense, receiving, and turnover. And again, some of them are consuming. Like complete 30 passes, that takes a little while. Hold up, but that one was easy. But the score 3 passing touchdowns. Again, it doesn't matter how many points they score, how many yards they gain against you. Just come out on field goal block, let them score, so you can go ahead and get the ball right back. This one, 400 receiving yards. 400. Now, here's a tip for you guys to make this easier. What you want to do is you want to be able to pass the ball downfield and, find a good passing play that works for you. I have a 5-wide play that, is going to pretty much destroy the computer. Unless it's all Madden, because then you're just going to get block sheds and they'll get to you quick. But I'll pass the ball all the way to their about 8-yard line. I'll pitch the ball to the running back, and I'll run 90 yards backwards just so I can have 3 more passing attempts so I can gain more passing yards. So let's say I start off at the 15-yard line, or let's say the 10 to make it even. I'll pass all the way to their 10-yard line. That's 90 yards passing. Then I'll run back to my 10-yard line again. And then on the next 3 attempts, because it's second down, third down, fourth down, again, it doesn't matter how many points they score, how many yards they get, it doesn't matter. So in the next 3 attempts, let's say I get another 50 yards out of those 3 attempts. Let's say I get 20, 20, 10. And then, that's now 140 yards that I just threw in one drive. That's just a tip to get this done a lot faster. Don't think you need to score, give them the ball, and let them... No. Run backwards, get you 3 more passing attempts, and go on ahead and gain more yards that way. I was able to do it in about 2 quarters, but it still takes a while. The last one, intercept. You don't want to pass rush anybody. Don't rush anybody. You don't want to block shed. Literally come out in all-out fag D. Come out in quarters, man-to-man. Put both of your guys in purples. Put the D tackle in a hook zone. And just the computer eventually will just make a crazy bad throw. Eventually. But nonetheless, you get the collectible pieces, which I'm going to go on ahead and show you guys now. These are the collectible pieces that I went ahead and got. Turnover, receiving, passing yards. You get an elite piece for all of them. And every version of the dual style chem players that you're able to do comes with a gold player and an elite player you can go on ahead and add. So let's go on ahead and look over here to the milestones. So there, like this right here is crazy. Crazy. Aaron Rodgers went from 90K this morning. 90K. He's now up to 130 because this card is going to be able to have an ability. Not only do you get dual chems, you get an ability that is flat out disgustingly crazy. Some cards get dual chems, some cards get 1 chem plus an ability. His ability is being able to call two hot routes before you reach the line of scrimmage. Excuse me 1 second as my alarm goes off. So again, 2 hot routes. You understand how glitchy that is? If you guys know, before you get to the line of scrimmage, you can make a random hot route. You can put your tight end that was on the streak to block. You can put your wide receiver in the slot who was on a drag route, on a slant. You guys know that. And you have to wait till you get to the line of scrimmage. You make your other adjustment, and then blue 44, whatever. They go through that animation. You have to wait till that animation stops before you can do another hot route. Aaron Rodgers and Gold Eli Manning will both excuse me, have the what's the name of this? The conductor. The conductor ability that gives them the ability to call 2 hot routes before you hit the line of scrimmage. So with Gold Eli and with Elite Aaron Rodgers, you can just quickly call 2 hot routes with no problem before you get into that animation where you have to wait and make another one. Crazy. They showed on Twitter this earlier. I'm over here stuttering because this is how crazy it is. Like Emmitt Smith is going to have a he's going to have an ability called Battle Ready. Now this one right here I thought was a little like great idea. I would like to just see the button changed. Every single time, you know, when there's a tackle battle, when it's you and the defender and the icon pops up and the first person to hit it, you know, will go ahead and win that battle. If you're on offense, if you hit it first, you break the tackle. Or if they hit it before you, they tackle you and vice versa. Emmitt Smith with this, if you go on ahead and put his legend card and get this, this upgrade, every single time is going to be the A button. Now, to me, I would like to see it maybe X or Y or something like that, because the A button is already stiff arm. Stiff arm is very, very amazing this year. It's better than a spin. It's better than a back juke. It's better than a regular juke. Stiff arm is amazing. It's amazing. It's my go-to move. Somebody gets next to me, I'm stiff arming. There's been a handful of times where defender's approaching me and I'll hit the A button to get a stiff arm and I'm tapping it, you know, a few times, and I get in that tackle animation, and then it's a battle and it happens to be A, and I'm already hitting it before, because you don't know when you're going to be in a tackle animation when you're on defense. You hit the A button, that's it. You're not frantically tapping A. You know, at least I'm not. Maybe you guys are, but I'll just hit A, and I'll just, you know, once I'm in a tackle, I'm like, oh snap, I didn't bring him down. But stiff arm, I'm constantly hitting AA, and when the button pops up, I'm already tapping it before my opponent, so I'm breaking out. It happened to about 3 times, and every 3 times I was able to break out immediately. Now, I said so on Twitter, I would like to see another button, and other folks were like, well, A is also for defense for warp tackle. Well, that's not. Warp tackles are not A, they're really X. You know that diving Superman dive where they reach you out of nowhere and they clip your ankles before you take off? That's X. You know, the conservative tackle, which is A button, doesn't really do the warp tackle how it did, you know, in Madden 15. But that dive button, though, they'll dive and they'll trap you down. You know, so I would like to just see another button, because if I got this Emmitt, when I'm in that battle, that tackle battle, I know for sure I'm going to break out a handful of times. If it's always going to be A, I'm just going to be tapping A damn near every single time. But now you're going to have to do the same thing on defense. If you're going up against this Emmitt, you have to just keep tapping A, because you don't want to be stuck in a tackle animation. Next thing you know, they're hitting A and you're not, because it's guaranteed to be A for them. Every single time is going to be A. So I think that can be glitchy. Now, those are the only ones for now that have the abilities. Everything else is dual chem, which I happen to have a few of them. I have the Munoz, like right here. You see, I can't get the gold rushing. They're not out yet, but they're going to be out soon, I'm assuming. Munoz gives me the extra chemistry. Instead of edge protector, I also get zone blitz. So I'm going to try to accomplish that. I also have this DeAndre Hopkins as well. Instead of vertical chemistry, he also gets chain master. Right here, Martellus Bennett, I don't have him. But like I said, most of them have a gold variation you can do as well, like Eli and this Martellus Bennett. Quan Short gets the Carolina defense, and he also gets LP, line pusher, maybe. I don't know what it stands for. Derek Wolf, which is the gold card. He gets Denver and 3-4 in Denver, whichever one they added, I'm not sure. Right here is the Lawrence Timmons. You get tackle machine, and then you get inside blitzer. Levante David, same thing, coverage linebacker with the 4-3. That's the gold card. I have this Vontae Davis and I have this Cam Chancellor. So I only have one of the turnover ones that I have now. Cam Chancellor extra one would be big hitter, and Vontae Davis extra one would be PS is, I think, pick specialist, and LD is lockdown. So I'm definitely gonna do one of these. I'm not sure. I'm definitely gonna do the Munoz. I already have him. I may do the Hopkins. I already have him as well. So I just think it's gonna be a different way to play Madden. The Aaron Rodgers and Eli Manning is gonna be glitchy. Like two audibles, you're gonna be able to quick hike so many defenses with these guys. A lot of plays that, think about it. A lot of plays that you call that you have just a minimum of 2 adjustments. You're able to do that before you reach the line of scrimmage and hike the ball. It takes about 7 seconds to get to the line of scrimmage, right? Within 7 seconds, you can now make 2 adjustments and then hike the ball before your defense really sets up. That's why finding plays where you only need 1 adjustment is key. That's why, running the ball is key. There's really no adjustments to make. If worst case scenario, you flip the play the other way. But you don't need to make adjustments unless you're trying to play mind games. You're faking hot routes. Excuse me. But for the most part, you get to the line of scrimmage, you hike the ball. When it comes to passing, though, if you can find a formation in a play where you only need to make 1 adjustment, that's a huge play for you. That's a play that should be in your arsenal as some of your go-to plays, because the less adjustments you need to make on a play, the better, because that just means you can get to the line of scrimmage and hike immediately and not give the defense enough time to set up a blitz, put this guy in a purple, put this guy in a yellow, man this guy up here, rezone this guy. The less adjustments you can make, the better. Aaron Rodgers and Eli Manning are now going to be able to do 2 an extra. That's unbelievable. I love the idea. I just wish the Emmitt Smith button wasn't A. I just wish it was a different button. But I get it. If I'm going up against Emmitt, I'm just tapping A all over the damn place. But nonetheless, it's just a very, very new thing coming to Madden. I don't know how often they're going to drop the players with the abilities, like the hot route one with Eli and Aaron Rodgers, or like the tackle battle with Emmitt. But nonetheless, I would love to know your guys' thoughts and opinions. This could really change the game of how we play Madden. It really can. Like Aaron Rodgers, like I really want to go on ahead and get this Aaron Rodgers card. I may upgrade from Cam to Aaron, because that's a huge advantage to be able to call another hot route before you get to the line of scrimmage. So I'm really thinking I just may get Aaron Rodgers, get rid of Cam, and get Rodgers, because that advantage is huge. It's too big to not want to upgrade, in my opinion. On my budget squad, I may go Eli. I may do the solos, and I may go Eli, because that is a very big advantage. I can't afford Aaron Rodgers, but I could get an Eli. Right now he's going for 4.5K. And, do the solos and all that stuff when they come out. And the only way you can get those collectible pieces are in solos. But, yeah, it's just crazy. Let me know your guys' thoughts and opinions, man. The more they come out with these abilities, it can be huge. Like, the possibilities are, like, it can be huge. And I think it's going to bring a dynamic to Madden. It's going to make certain players more valuable. Again, in my opinion, Aaron Rodgers just became the best quarterback in the game. No doubt about it. He was already, possibly the best, because of his throwing accuracy. I probably would have said, just looking, probably 90 Drew Brees, because his accuracy is insane. But Aaron Rodgers has the speed difference with really good throwing stats. But now you throw in the commander ability that he has, or whatever it's called, hands down, best quarterback in the game. Hands down right now. Because he has the extra hot route, at least in my opinion. Everybody has their own opinion. But again, let me know what you guys think, man. I'd love to know your guys' thoughts. See your boy GS. We're going to go on ahead and be signing out. Peace!